Windy Hill, a vital game for the Bombers after their big defeat last week, and a perfect bounce by umpire James. Payton, but taken away by Essendon's Clark. Moore. Danaher comes out. Donnell, the late inclusion. Danaher still there. Hand pass goes straight to Robertson. Robertson halfback, out wide. Looking for Kennedy. Clayton close handy, number 12. Kennedy the front posse. Oh, bad bounce. Oh, Brian Wood, the former Richmond player. Beautiful pickup. Sensational stuff. And he's put the ball out of bounds on the full. Well, a great pickup, great play, but the kick wasn't all that good.
A couple of changes in the Essendon side. I'll tell you about that later. As Green kicks it for Hawthorn, their back pocket player. There's Brian Wood wearing number 2. Polkinghorne boots the Hawks forward. Grabbed quickly by Bradbury. Straight up towards the forward line. The Dons in good flight. Danaher really G'd up for this match. Marks in front of the champion, having his best season. That's Gary Ayres, and Danaher will kick the ball from 35 metres out. The Bombers kicking to the school end. The breeze is blowing diagonally across the ground, but slightly favouring the end to which Essendon is kicking in this first term. Oh, he's given that plenty of air. It's holding up well, and it's just dropped through. A real fillip for the Bombers from Terry Danaher, first score in the game. That's a goal. Well, Danaher playing at full forward and been down on form in recent weeks is certainly giving the Bombers a lead in this important game against the Hawks at Windy Hill.
Centre bounce, umpire Smith this time, another perfect bounce. Payton, a better judgment. Knights burst through the pack. At wide is Mew, bounce, or not all that good. Waterston close handy. Nicely done to Eade. In towards Robertson, oh, one-handed, not good enough. Keith breaks clear. Wrong puts himself a big one up towards Danaher again. Ayres is there. So is Mew once again. Picked up by Donnell. On the folds. Folds the kick. A long one. Kelvin Moore dropping back and takes the saver in defence for the Hawks.
Moore's kick deep on the flank. Over. Not on the full. The throw in. Essendon's half forward flank. 25 is Merritt. 46 is Mew, so Mew does the ruck work when it's on the forward line. Payton stands back in the centre of the ground. Merritt was there. Robertson has a quick trip, gets the handball out cleverly. Buckenara picks it up. Buckenara's kick, it's a high one to centre half forward. Essendon spill it. Knights a chance with Carey. Brereton, the Bombers clear it. Onto the flank with Clark charging after the ball, gathers it just inside the line. Thought he was out, maybe. Up to Danaher once more. Great mark there from Green.
Green half-back flank, good mark. Over the top. Onto Robertson. Thought about Shields going deeper. Up towards Kennedy. Clayton through the centre. Merritt by himself unmarked. Oh, he made heavy work of that. Bad mistake, but he's going to retrieve. Well done, Merritt. On to Watson. Well done. Enormous stuff by Roger Merritt. By himself, really muffed it. Recovered well. Watson dead in front. 35 metres out for the Bombers' second goal. It's coming back. 2 goals in 2 minutes for the Bombers.
Something that Essendon has failed to do in many matches this year, and that is to get a good start. And this is a good start. Within less than 5 minutes, 2 goals on the board. Hawthorn yet to score, but can they keep it up? The Dons getting the ball away from the centre. 5 minutes of play. Essendon with 2 goals on the board. Hawthorn scoreless. Man, gets a tap down, all right. Polkinghorne tries to clear it out of the centre. Tapped on by Payton, who's running on to the back line. The ball chipped forward. Free kick. Payton's way. Shoving the back. He takes it from half-back.
Payton, oh, bad one to Clark. One-handed, not good enough. Folds there. Shields as well. Out of the pack to Bahaja. Kink, the hand pass to Bahaja. Nicely done. 5 metres out, then towards Danaher. It goes beyond him, in towards the pocket, goes out towards Green. Green battling well, gets the ball away from Williams. Out wide he goes to the safety of the boundary, and it's out of bounds on the far side. 6 minutes of play here at Windy Hill. The Bombers off and running. They're 2 goals, and the Hawks haven't been beyond their half-forward line yet to score.
Mew. Danaher. Second bite, won't take it. Green tackled very strongly from behind. Watson's really G'd up for the game. And Waterson as well. Ball up.
Forward pocket, 35 metres away from Essendon's goal. Big merit, but all the bounce favours Mew. Big thump away towards Wallace and Di Domenico. Over and out. Essendon lead by 12 points to 0. Over Moore, long throw-in by the boundary umpire. Donnell goes to the ground, tackled by Di Domenico, and more than tackled, I'd say. And Donnell will get the free kick, and rightly so. Bit of rough treatment there by the big fellow. Donnell goes square towards King. Folds comes in. Oh, great mark. Enormous mark by Gary Folds. Endeavour personified. Dead in front, 45 metres out. A fantastic start by Essendon after their crushing loss last week. 2 goals on the board in 7 minutes, and Gary Folds to make it 3. Superb kick. The Bombers' 3rd goal. Essendon 3 goals. Hawthorn yet to score.
Obviously, the effect of last week's crushing defeat against the Tigers on this ground in the wet, and the pressure that they've been under from Coach Sheedy and the committee and everyone else this week has fired the Bombers up for this match against the league leaders. 8 minutes into the first term, it's Essendon with 3 goals. Hawthorn not yet to score. That's Madden leaps into the sky, gives away a free kick to his opposite number there in Payton. Wallace's first kick for Hawthorn. It's a long one straight down to Knights. Made no mistake. Andrews is really going to have a job on his hands looking after an informed Peter Knights playing at the top of his form, and should be able to make the distance from here. Kicking towards the shower stand end, sheltered a bit from the wind there, but it's bent a little, spilt from the hands, and that's Hawthorn's first score. It's a behind.
Duckworth out towards Wood. Great mark, Ryan Wood. Oh, enormous mark. Half-back flank. Playing his first senior game for the Bombers since transferring from Tigerland. Merritt arched his body looking for a free kick and will get it. Merritt wide of centre. The lead from Danaher. Madden there chipping in. Oh, who got it? Danaher. Danaher short. Nobody back in the goal area. It's coming back. He's kicked another one. 4 goals to the Bombers in 9 minutes of play. A sensational start, brought about by a great mark by Brian Walsh on half-back flank.
Well, a quick time to mention the last-minute changes at Essendon. Otway's out of the side. Nagel's out of the side. They've been replaced by Wood playing his second game, and Frank Donnell's into the Essendon lineup. And Renee King's out there as well. Very good start from Essendon with 4 goals on the board. Danaher's just kicked his second. Madden doing well at centre bench. Here's Watson. Long kick at Danaher. Out in front of Ayres, who's marking him. Kick number 23, Robertson 32. He takes the ball right in the goal square. Brings play backwards, so don't worry about it at all. More, but almost grabbed by number 7, which was Donnell. Whipped over the top by Moore. Donnell. Foles has kicked one as well. That's a wild boot into the open spaces out on the full, and free to Hawthorn. Ayres to take the kick.
The Bombers leading by 24 points to 1. 11 minutes first quarter. Ayres. looking for big Merritt down there. Donnell will fly as well. He got it. Oh, that's a great mark. Oh, he was giving huge centimetres to the opposition. Feeding off him is Darren Williams. Down to Danaher, puts his eye on the ball. Robertson, Danaher, and it's over and out. Right forward pocket, the Bombers into attack. About 15 metres out from goal. Essendon 4 goals, Hawthorn 1 behind, 1 point.
Well, it's in Essendon's forward pocket. Merritt cleverly out the back, can't find a rover. The Harges tag, gets the ball out quickly. Donnell, Hawthorn. Down towards Shields. Shields and Fowles are having a good tussle here. Experience and Fowles, many games experience here against the youngster Shields. Terry Wallace boots it down to Knight. Andrews has got him, knocks it away from Knights. Tumbles to the ground. Clayton grabs the ball. A long handball to Kink. Kink should have a long shot here. He does. An enormous kick from Kink. One behind. Kink showed his worth there with his long kicking. It wasn't accurate. That's Ayres to boot the ball back in for Hawthorn. The long one out towards Mew. Oh, lovely mark, Mew. In top form this season. Plays on. Sends it to the centre to Polkinghorne. Another great player. Kelvin Moore calls for it. Kicks the ball high to McCarthy. Great mark there to Carey.
Carey out looking for Wood. He's played well. He's playing the socks off Robert Di Domenico at the moment. Kick number 3. Wood into Wood's half forward to Madden. Oh, man in front, got to be paid. That's Payton. The ball just held up a bit. Feeding off him, Robertson. Up towards Kennedy. Got a bit of a push in the back. Bowles. Nicely done. On to Bradbury. Over the top to Kink. Kink, oh, great stuff. On to Clark. Clark a long kick, oh, it's offline, behind. A flying start by the Bombers. They're 4-2. Hawthorn 1 behind, 1 point.
Now, Ayres is playing at full back, looking after Terry Danaher. Oh, bad kick. Oh, right to Merritt. Merritt's been fumbling his marks of recent games. Kink again. Kink's doing well. Back to Matt. A long left footer here. They're peppering the goals, but they're a bit of stray since their early progress. Up and down here, of course, and that ball is out of play.
Right forward pocket, the Bombers into attack, leading by 26 points to 1. Merritt late on the scene. He might come off well. He does. Off the pack, or he's slung. Try to get his boot to it. Taken away by Eade. The Bombers doing extremely well. Madden. This down from the wing. Centres it. Down towards Kink. Oh, he said, oh, Merritt said leave it. And it was Kelvin Moore. About 13 line to take the mark. Shields calling for it. Nice pass. Oh, well done. Good lead, good pass. Shields. Big Ronnie's there. Tried to stub the ball in his boot. Knights goes in. So does Duckworth. Big Ronnie comes back with it now. Knights the spoil. Picked up by Big Ronnie. On the Foles. Foles. This way, that way. Good smother by Kennedy. And it's just over the line now. Good defensive stuff. Strong stuff from the Bombers.
Essendon haven't let Hawthorn get their game rolling at all. They're going for the ball. They're very vigorous. You've got players running all over the place, which is good for the Bombers. But the Hawks will come back. There's no doubt about that. Another free kick and a 15-metre penalty going against Hawthorn's Payton. And Bradley puts a beautiful pass down to Woods. Brian Woods started across to Madden. Bad kick from Madden. Kink slipped in. Great stuff. But it's a behind. But didn't Kink look good as he ripped in there? Doing well on the half-forward line. Second behind to Renee Kink. And playing as though his football life depends on a good game today. Here's kick is a long one. Mew marks. That's the second time he's kicked to mark the kick-off from goal. He's the man to have there. Not a good kick, went straight to Waterson. Essendon's Waterson. And the pass into centre half forward, taken by Kink. He's a headache for the Hawks. It's his 4th mark. Now Kink, we all know that he's a long kick when he puts his mind to it. He's a good 55, 60 metres out. Oh, an enormous punch. What a goal! 2, and the Bombers rush in to give him the call which he deserves. An enormous kick from King, 60 metres. The Dons 33 to Hawthorn's 1. They're leading them by 5 goals, 1 or 2.
First term, 16 minutes gone. The crowd reaction after King's goal enormous here at Windy Hill. They love him already. Out it goes nicely, taken away. Clayton up towards Wood. This will be his 5th kick. He's played a sensational game. Danaher down there. Oh, he's got it. That's his 3rd mark, and this is premiership stuff by the Bombers. Essendon's 6th goal. 6 goals, 3, 39. Hawthorn, 1 behind, 1 point. Three goals to Danaher.
An interesting thing, Peter Scott, our statistician, has just brought to us that each of the Essendon goals have come from marks.
And Brian Wood playing a great game. There he is, number 2.
He switched wings, actually. He's come across and playing on Langford now. Essendon leading 17 minutes into the first term, 39 to Hawthorn's 1 behind, and they're into attack again through Waterton. The kick just fell into Merritt's arms. Everything's running right for the Bombers. And Merritt thinks, well, I'll have a long shot for goal. King can kick one from there, but his kick is not as long. But Danaher's there once more. Oh, unbelievable. He's kicked 3 goals from marks. He's marked right on the kick-off line. Danaher coming up for a record 4 goals in 17.5 minutes of football in the first term. He's the Bomber captain, and he's giving them the leadership they need. Terrific stuff, Terry. It's his 4th goal. So the scoring rate is a little over a goal every 2 minutes. 7 goals, 3, the Dons, 1 behind Hawthorn. And it's something, Peter, that they have been able to get together in many weeks of football, not only this season. They've always started very slowly and caught up later in the match. But they've started well this afternoon.
First term, 18 minutes gone, an enormous start by Essendon, 7-3. Hawthorn, 1 behind, 1 point. Payton folds, he's done well. Down towards Watson. Scrubby old kick. Past Eade. Up towards Williams. Williams does it well. Now down to Danaher again. Let's see what happens this time. Oh, it might beat the pack. It does. And through from behind. Kick by Darren Williams. Essendon 7-4. And through from behind. Kick by Darren Williams. Essendon 7-4. Hawthorn 1 behind, 1 point.
Well, here's a worried man. Kelvin Moore, he's having a kick out from goal now. Maybe he's going back looking at the Danaher. He certainly is. Madden just floated in from the back of the pack. The easiest mark that you could ever see. Chris Mew was there, so too was Ruckman Payton. And Madden, a former full forward, knows all about goal kicking. And he's kicking from the wind side of the ground. Lovely goal, Simon Madden. Well, his kick was 60 metres long. Kick put a 60-metre through, and everything's just going right for the Bombers. That's their 8th goal in 19.5 minutes.
Well, Jeff, no doubt the Hawks starting hot favourites today. You must be loving every second of this great display, great opening by the Bombers.
It's been a long time between drinks, Peter, and they're playing as though their finals chances depend on this game, and it does.
First term, 20 minutes gone. Essendon 8-4, blitzing the Hawks. One behind 1 point. Divvy Domenico. Shields. Andrews at centre half back. Carey feeding off him. He's going out towards Clark. No, deeper. Watson, yes, will get the free kick against Steed. Watson receiving a bit of attention out there. Watson almost on wing. Off and running now. In towards Merritt at centre half forward. It might beat him. It does. And it's going to be Mew at centre half back. Now the ball's going to go back because Watson kicked well forward and wide of the mark. Now Watson, Merritt leads. That's his target. Kink is down there too. Merritt knocks the ball down to ground. Waterson 35. Oh, it's got to be Wallace's free kick. Just wide of centre half back.
Well, Terry Wallace is doing his bit and Chris Mew at centre half back, but the rest of the Hawks just can't get moving at all. The kick, Matthews hasn't had a touch, let alone a kick.
Against Andrews, Knight's free kick for a push in the back.
Well, Knights is the only scorer so far, and he booted it behind. This time he gives it across to Robertson. So Robertson gets it across to Payton. Into the goal square for Hawthorn. Buckenara picks up the loose ball. Looks for Matthews. Matthews let it slip through his hands. Shields is brought down. Bradbury. Wood playing a slashing game. Oops, dropped by Kink this time. Taken by Robertson. The short chip shot. Buckenara. Well, this will be a certain goal. And that's what Hawthorn have been waiting 22 minutes for, their first goal, and I think Buckenara can kick it. He's dead in front, 35 metres out. And Essendon are leading 52 to Hawthorn's 1.
Oh, well, he's missed it.
Well, he's missed it by a mile.
Out on the full. It's strange to see Gary Buckenara ducking the head before he took that mark. Weston out to Clark looking for a free kick, and will get it for a push in the back. First term, 22 minutes, and the Bomber supporters, the most parochial supporters in the league, on very good terms. Duckworth, loose man Clayton. Oh, he does it well. Past Kennedy, doesn't need Clayton. Oh, big kick by Duckworth. Down towards Danaher again. Merritt Donnell. Donnell this way, that away. Has a quick look. Screws it back. Keek will come from behind. Oh, he almost got it. Still in possession. Players over the top, about 15 metres out from goal. And it's going to be a ball up. A likely sortie by the Bombers. A more explosive opening to a game I haven't seen for a long time. The Bombers living up to all of their promise. A power-packed first 20 minutes of play. It's almost 24 minutes on the clock now, but they haven't scored a goal for about 3 minutes or so. Merritt. And gave away a free kick. Put his knee up. Umpire James explaining, which is good umpiring. Mew the free kick.
Mew's doing well. Important change for Hawthorn is that they've moved Ayres away from the 4-goal kicking Danaher and put Kelvin Moore, because he's taller, and punched the ball away from him. Robertson being the ruck rover, covering a lot of ground. The wind caught hold of that one and stopped it a bit. Langford the wingman. Quickly across to Divvy Domenico, who's in the back. Oh, just taken away by Bradbury. What a gem of a pass. Too long for the budgie. Ayres couldn't stop it, or didn't want to, before the ball shoots over the line. Back in Essendon's forward pot, and they're 52 to Hawthorn's 1.
It'll be Merritt and Mew in ruck, 25 and 46. Moore from behind, down to Di Domenico, lost possession. They're losing possession easily. Merritt on to King. Great goal! Oh, enormous stuff. That's King's second goal. And he's had 5 kicks. Essendon 9-4, 58. Hawthorn 1 behind 1 point. The sun shining here at Windy Hill, and the ray of sunshine on all the faces from about 20,000 Bomber supporters to see their team fight back after last week's huge loss to Richmond at home.
Quick check on a few stats. Essendon's 9 goals. Of them, 8 of them have come from marks, and that snapshot of Kinks was the other one. The ball is lost. Well, bet the Bombers want to get that ball back. It's certainly has Don's written down the side of it, I'm sure. They've done so well with it. Essendon have booted 9 goals in 24 minutes. Danaher 4. Kink's just hit his second. And Madden's just taking him apart in that centre bounce. He'd have attacked through Clayton. Danaher couldn't take that bounce. Pull down quickly. Mahajan to Wallace. Wallace between centre and half forward. Let's go a long kick to the goal square. Knight's drifting down that way. Madden got his hand to it. Knights gets possession of the ball, blazes over his shoulder. Another score.
Oh, great goal.
A great goal from Peter Knights. That's right, and he's Hawthorn's only scorer. Williams is outpaced by Green. Brian Wood was great in the first term. Pink couldn't quite get through. There he goes again. Can he get through? Pink's third.
Dip into Minico. Onto Schwab. Schwab's kicking towards half forward. Oh, Matthews, a great mark. That was really superb.
Taken away by Clayton now. Clayton becoming a good player. Across the loose man in Foles. Another loose man set up down here. It's Ezard. His first game, it might be his first goal. Yes, it is. He's sneaking through. And one of Phillip. He's getting an enormous ovation from the crowd. Cupped it very well. Up to Matthews. Takes it on the half volley. Back to a player in good position. Dippy and Domenico. A look and a shot is good. Oh. Matthews set it up. But Dippy and Domenico was the right man in the right spot.
The Bombers 104. Hawthorn 61. The Bombers well on top. It's holding up in the breeze. A chance, yes, for Merritt. Off and running. Feeds the ball nicely out the folds. In towards goal. And he's popped it through. Great stuff by the Bombers. Great agility by Roger Merritt.